What's up, YouTube? What's up, Motorsports? What's up, F1? Let's go ahead and discuss the press day today. Very interesting topics came up, and let's just be honest. A lot what's going on in the paddocks too, with random people sending messages, and we even might have a possible rainy weekend. It's showing sun for the Friday, but then they're showing rain for Saturday. Then they're just showing cloudy for Sunday. They don't want to scare the drivers, but we know that it is possible now for a wet Hungarian race, which is going to be the first in a long time. So let's go ahead and jump into this real quick. I just want to I have some pictures for you guys. I thought I would try this out, but yeah, so let's look at the press. So we're looking at the press, and we're seeing right here, obviously, Magnussen, Kvyat, Grosjean, but we had Stroll on there and Kubica, and it's very interesting to see where this is all going. This weekend alone, you see these guys on top. They had a great race. They all got points pretty much. But can we actually see any of these guys come out on top during this weekend? Well, the question is do we get some rain? Yes. I believe rain is where all of these drivers shine really well. But, we're not going to really know. And they mentioned in the press conference that we're going to have 40,000 Polish fans. That's like almost over half of what the arena can actually hold in the grandstands. So from the grandstands, you'll have around 40,000. They're expecting. That's a lot. So let's see how that plays out over the time. But overall, the drivers are more concerned with seeing if we can get a more level playing field. As they were asked about should refueling be brought back and what are their thoughts. A lot of them are actually not really for it. From what I took from each driver talking, they actually prefer to do something more like, let's get the level playing field first. Let's get these cars as they get heavier. Yeah, you're going to need more fuel, but let's focus on more. Let's keep the cars the way they are almost, and let's figure out how to get more battles going because the midfield is really good. So that was interesting points. I do hope, for the best for all of them. For Kvyat, he just had his child, little girl. So congratulations, buddy. That's awesome. But, right after having his child, he had to get to work, It's time to race, and that's racing. As much as you want to relax and enjoy your new baby, you don't really have time to. That's the sport. That's the nature of it. It's a wild beast. But yeah, the press conference, nothing exciting, nothing too funny. These are drivers who are working really hard just to keep their contracts. So the seriousness was very high in that. I was expecting a little more upbeat from Stroll, but you can tell in his face he's more just worried. He's more anxious, and there's no happiness going on right now. It's more let's get to work. So I'm eager to see Stroll. He came away with a lot of points in the German GP. So I would like to see him get some more points here at Hungary. Let me know down below in your thoughts on that. I've just become a Stroll fan. Watching him race in the rain, I realized, wow, the kid has a lot of talent. So my eyes are on him, definitely. But let's go ahead and jump. I want to show you guys another picture that I found that I thought was hilarious. Someone in the paddocks is walking around trying to send a message. So let's take a look at this man trying to send a message to people. Lewis Hamilton. Look what he's trying to tell us. Loyalty. I wonder who that's all to. To his fans? To his team? To the sport? I guess we're going to find out, because in the time reveals everything. We're going to see if he's loyal to F1 long after he leaves F1. We're going to see if his fans are going to stay loyal, if he continues to produce bad results. And the truth is, I'm a Lewis Hamilton fan, so yes, I'm always going to like him. But I'm going to also enjoy watching new drivers come up as well. That's F1. So, loyalty. Well, as soon as I saw this picture, I knew right off the bat, he's trying to send a message to everybody. And you know what? That's fine. Send the message. I'm glad you're loyal. your team is loyal to you. Your fans are loyal to you. Lewis, you got nothing to worry about, brother. You had one bad experience, and it wasn't even mostly your fault. It was a situation you guys were not expecting. You guys weren't expecting to get more rain. So let's just drop it all behind us, and let's focus on the Hungarian, where you've won 6 of the GPs so far here. I think you could go for 7. Lucky number 7, right, guys? I see good things for the guy. He's one of the most talented drivers on the planet. I've always get bummed out when I think, could Lewis Hamilton end up doing like a 24 hours of Le Mans one day or something? And I feel like he never will. And it's kind of upsetting because I would love to see him in a hypercar for Mercedes, winning. Lewis Hamilton winning Le Mans. Like, that would be the most iconic experience ever. But yeah, we also have another thing to talk about. So as I mentioned in the beginning of this cast, we have weather forecast. And weather forecast, Friday we have some sun and clouds, but then Saturday is being predicted as rain. And I was looking up actually for the forecast near the GP, and I can see that we could actually have rain tomorrow, which is Friday, and through the weekend. But that's just speculation. The formation of the clouds are still moving. But Saturday, if we get rain, that's a big deal, guys, because rain means something dangerous. Woo! It means anyone could get pole position. So, yeah, that's a big deal. I was actually talking to one of my friends about this. If the rain actually comes in, we're going to see Max Verstappen probably take pole position, just because the Red Bull car seems to be so in tune with rain, wet weather, and that's exciting. I would love to see him take pole position because, as rumors go, the Hungarian GP is kind of like the Monaco GP without barriers. So it's going to be hard to pass anybody. It's more like whoever gets the lead is going to hold the lead unless they make an error. And look at Lewis Hamilton at the German Grand Prix, made an error. So it's always possible to make an error, duh. But if you get it, you're usually going to be smart about it and hold your position. It's really hard to overtake on this track. Not that many turns, and it is what it is. That's the Hungarian GP. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where the weekend comes. The press conference, nothing exciting. Very, very dull, actually. The drivers are more focused on let's get to racing. Let's be optimistic. But what are you gonna do? They know they're probably not gonna score points this weekend. Haas, they're just not up to speed. We might not see them actually. We might actually see a crash from them. I don't know why. I just got this vision in my head of them crashing. I'm so sorry if you guys crash. I did not cause it. Do not blame me. But come on. They're always kind of being a little too rough on track. And the cars, unfortunately, are not there to take it. They should be, though. I would love to see a lot more aggressive driving. That would just make the sport a lot more exciting. But this, for me, is an exciting race. The Hungarian GP is a roller coaster. It's fast. It is hard. It reminds me of Monaco. So let me know in your thoughts. Do you guys think Lewis Hamilton was sending a message in the paddocks? Do you think he was walking around with his loyalty shirt on, making a statement to us? Maybe. I think he was. He's very well known for making his statements. And then the press conference. What did you take away from it? Do you think Stroll was very excited, even though he had no expression of excitement? Or do you think he is worried? Let me know down in the comments on that one too. And then the weather forecast. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think we are going to see some wet weather? And do you think if we do see wet weather, do you think Mercedes is going to be very aware of that and not make bad decisions on the choices the drivers choose? Do you think they're going to listen to Lewis Hamilton when he says, no, I'm staying in on my tires? He knows what he's talking about. So calling him in when he's the one out in the car, not them, I would probably listen to him. The guy has won enough championships to know what works and what doesn't. So, but that's also if we just get wet weather. I don't think we are. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think with that weekend here, we'll even take a look at it again. Do you think we could see a dry Friday, a wet Saturday, and probably a dampy Sunday? That's also going to affect air. That's going to affect motor performance. That's going to affect aero. So what do you guys see? Do you guys see this happening? This is just a forecast. Nothing is guaranteed. But I do think it is possible. I think we're going to see this a lot. Ah! I love that meme. I saw that meme and I just fell in love with it. I was like, yep, for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's possible we could see a wet Saturday and a wet Sunday. So put your predictions on weather. I would love to see that down in the comments. I think a wet Saturday and a wet Sunday is huge. It's very possible. So you let me know down in the comments. But yes, yeah, let's take away from the press today that the drivers are just ready to get back to work and ready to do something. You know, we have time to shake hands and party later. We need to focus now on the next race and really go out with a bang before the summer break. This is it. This is the race. You have to put it all down on the line because once we go to break, drivers are going to recoup. You're going to have a strong Lewis Hamilton when we get back, and that's scary because as soon as we go back to the second half of the race season, it's on. Lewis is going to go for it. He's going to come here to America, and he's going to dominate, and he's just going to continue domination. Verstappen, he's going to do the same. They're both going to be fighting. Vettel, I don't see him strong enough. I see him as a strong driver, but not in a competitive car. I love Ferraris, but the problem is the Ferraris do not have what it actually takes to compete at the top. And it's weird because I thought they were way, way better than Red Bull. But Red Bull seems to have a weird package in their car, from the aero packaging to their Honda motor. I can tell you now, Alonso was definitely blowing up the motors. Sorry, I know I'm gonna have a lot of hate in the comments down below, but he was blowing the motors up because these cars actually, the Honda motor works, and it works really, really well. It's a sneaky one. So, but you guys let me know in the comments down below. Remember, hit subscribe, hit that bell so you guys get more, and then hit that thumbs up. Why not? Help me grow. Let's go to the top together, and let's be doing these podcasts at the actual races. We'll probably even hang out with some other YouTubers that I know of. So, but thank you guys so much. And like I said, comments below, let us know. Lewis Hamilton sending a message, yes or no? The press conference, very dull or very serious? And then the weather. Let me know what you think for the forecast. Are we going to have a wet weekend or a dry weekend? Or are we just going to get one day of wet? And then that kind of disturbs the pole position for the top drivers. Who knows? Anyone can end up on pole when it's wet weather. And then just let me know this. Do you think Vettel is a strong enough driver to be at another team and win? Or do you think it's just the car? I don't know. Or could it be him? You'd let me know. But down below, comments. Go. Later, guys. Stay out of trouble.